When I started running, it was just boring, honestly. Like, you know, just listening to music and like looking at your watch and thinking, oh, like I've only done another 50 meters and that sort of thing. And I was just surprised that there weren't any good running games. It just seemed bizarre to me because there were games out there where you'd run and you'd like be holding up your phone and you'd be like running along, and it's just, I mean, it's crazy. Like, I mean, have these people never run? You can't do that when you're running. You can't look at your phone when you're running. Whereas you can listen to something when you're running. People do that all the time. I didn't have the idea that it would be zombies, honestly, but I did want to make a running game.
Rescue team, there's a train full of passengers down near Nido Hill. You suited and ready?
I'm in, boss. Exoskeletons go.
The zombie apocalypse has happened. You know, there's been a virus that's been released. Most of the population is now zombies. People are barricaded into bases or homes or that sort of thing. We kind of turn your run into this audio adventure where you are running from zombies and rescuing survivors and that sort of thing. Kickstarter seemed like a really obvious idea for Zombies Run as a way to find out whether people even cared about your idea and whether they, you know, were willing to put money behind it. When we pressed a button and made it go live, it was just amazing because people loved the idea. Now, where it ended up after a month was that we had 3,500 backers, you know, which is just, I mean, still, that's a really big number on Kickstarter. Before then, all our work had been work for hire. So we go and bid on a project and we compete for the contract, and then 6 months later, the money would arrive. But here, we had real people paying us, you know, oh, here's $10. You know, I think your idea is a cool idea. You know, here's $20, here's $500. And that was kind of like the turning point really for the company, where we went from working for big companies to, okay, we have thousands or hundreds of thousands of customers. So it's really interesting because I don't know whether any of us knew what to expect after Zombies Run came out. We thought, wow, it's been a success. But then people said, okay, so when's season 2 coming out? And we thought, wow, like, you know, people just want more. Overall, there's something like over 3,000 minutes of audio. We've had a book that's come out, virtual races. We've got a board game that we funded on Kickstarter. It's become a whole brand that started with this app. You know, Zombies Run came from me wanting to scratch an itch. I thought, you know, I found it really boring and painful and tedious getting good at running. I knew that if no one else cared about it, at least I would have bought Zombies Run, you know, when it came out. I think that's where the best ideas come from.